From the $2,500 she saved, Mrs. B opened the Nebraska Furniture Mart, NFM, in the basement of a clothing store in 1937, which she subsequently sold to Warren Buffett for $55 million. How did Rose Blankin, aka Mrs. B, do it?
And by 1937, after 20 years, she'd saved $2,500. She went to Chicago and she bought what she could of furniture. Her dream had always been to open a furniture store. And this woman who had never gone to school one day in her life.
I'm going to give you a bargain. A VSQ $9.95, my price is $6.50.
$6.50?
They don't have fashion floor, my prices.
Okay,
they don't have the stock and they don't have the looks.
That's why I'm here.
What's it going to be about today? Sell cheap, tell the truth, don't cheat nobody. How did Buffett buy NFM? Mrs. B's business model is unique. The impact of the NFM sale. Can Mrs. B's legacy still be used today? In 1914, Mrs. B and her husband fled Russia before World War I and immigrated to America. They could not speak English.
And then as her oldest daughter went to school, she would come home, this daughter, Frances, and she would teach her mother the words she'd learned in school that day.
In Omaha, Nebraska, Mrs. B opened her store with her own savings of $2,000 and $500 from her brother with the motto, "Sell cheap, tell the truth, don't cheat nobody." This principle Mrs. B quickly gained customers and NFM became a regional monopoly with only one store. Customers came from other states for her best deals. Warren Buffett took notice of this single store and before buying the company found that the store generated over $100 million in annual sales, more than all of Omaha's competitors combined. NFM sells a wide range of furniture and home accessories. Its store offers a variety of furniture for living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, bathrooms and kitchens. This includes sofas, beds, tables, chairs, wardrobes, chests of drawers and other furniture. In addition, NFM also offered home accessories and decorations. Here you can find lamps, lighting, mirrors, artwork, carpets and textile products. Customers can find a wide range of products of different styles, materials and price ranges in the store, catering to diverse needs and preferences of customers.
And she didn't bring anything unique in furniture, but she brought a determination to succeed. She knew she could outwork anyone else. She knew she cared about her customers. She worked at very low gross margins, but she built this incredible business.
Buffett's NFM purchase. Warren Buffett watched Mrs. B's business for 12 years before he finally convinced her to sell the business to him. On the day of the deal, Buffett did not audit the books or check the inventory, he knew the details. Instead, he gave Mrs. B a one-page contract and a check with the words, "We are going to put our competitors through a meat grinder." Today, NFM has 5 stores across the country. The Dallas store has the largest sales and exceeded $2 billion in annual sales in 2021. Why did Buffett buy the business from Mrs. B? In Berkshire Hathaway's 1989 investor letter, Buffett described the formula behind NFM's success that inspired his purchase. Unparalleled depth and breadth of merchandise at one location, the lowest operating costs in the business, the shrewdest of buying, made possible in part by the huge volumes purchased, gross margins and therefore prices far below competitors, friendly personalized service with family members on hand at all times.
She built a business which she sold to me in 1983 for $60 million approximately, and which did $1.5 billion worth of business last year.
Mrs. B's business model is unique.
I'm the best operator, not I'm bragging, in the country with common sense. I don't know education, books, percentage. I use the old-fashioned way.
She has created a positive feedback loop known as virtuous flywheel. which is a concept describing a cyclical process of positive events or factors causing more positive events, thereby increasing the momentum and success of a particular business or activity.
Even though Mrs. B no longer owns the store, she still puts in over 70 hours a week, working all 7 days and 3 nights.
I will describe each area of the virtuous flywheel to Mrs. B. Low prices attracted more customers. Thanks to the low price policy, NFM was able to attract a wide range of customers, including those who could not otherwise afford to shop at other stores. This increased the frequency of visits to the store and broadened the customer base. More customers meant higher sales per square foot. More customers meant more demand for NFM products and thus higher sales per unit of store space. This indicator is an important measure of store efficiency and contributed to the increase in profitability. Increased sales allowed NFM to scale and purchase low-price bulk orders. With increasing sales, NFM had more funds to invest in development and expansion. It was thus able to scale its business and purchase goods in bulk at favorable prices. These cost advantages were passed on to customers in the form of low prices. Thanks to efficient purchasing and operations, NFM was able to maintain low prices for its customers. This strengthened the company's competitive position and customers chose it for its favorable prices and quality. Repeat. This cycle was continuously repeated and strengthened by acquiring new customers and retaining existing ones. Each new cycle brought further growth and development to NFM, which allowed the model to be sustained and successful in the long term.
She not only got even, she got rich. In 1983, she sold a 90% share in her store. The buyer, self-made Nebraska billionaire Warren Buffett.
The business principles even led Mrs. B into litigation. The lawsuit was based on the allegation that NFM violated the Fair Trade Act for selling goods with only a 10% profit margin. When the judge asked Mrs. B why her prices were so low, she replied, "How much should I steal from my customers?" Not only was she acquitted, but the judge bought $1,400 worth of carpets from her the next day. The impact of the NFM sale.
And there is nothing like the Nebraska Furniture Mart. It has to be seen to be believed. It is tremendous. It stretches north, south, east, and west, covering over 40 acres.
Buffett's purchase of NFM provided the company with a stable financial background and resources that allowed for further growth and expansion. With the support of Berkshire Hathaway, NFM was able to invest in upgrading and expanding its product line, which further strengthened its market position and allowed it to compete in the challenging furniture market. Buffett was committed to principles and values on which NFM was founded. This meant continuing to provide quality goods at fair prices and maintaining customer confidence. This ensured that Mrs. B's legacy and the unique character of NFM remained intact. Can Mrs. B's legacy still be used today? Even though today's business environment faces internet pricing and pressure from multinationals, the principles and values that Mrs. B represented remain relevant. Her principle of offering quality products at fair prices and building trust with customers has lasting relevance. Even in the digital era, trust is a key factor in customer decision-making. Despite competition from multinationals, there is room for businesses that build on a personal approach and a localized service. Mrs. B has shown that nurturing customers and creating a loyal customer base can bring long-term success. These values can be adapted today as companies compete in a global environment. I'm glad you watched to the end of the video. I thought today's video was very informative and inspiring. I like the approach that Mrs. B took with her customers, and even Warren Buffett was able to appreciate it. This is the way to build a business that lasts and people like to come back to. Have a good day and see you soon.
She worked for me until she was 103. And then then she retired and she died the next year, which is a lesson to all of Berkshire's managers that premature retirement, you can't tell what's going to happen.